Alright, I'm almost to my shop. And yeah, so I'm almost to the shop, and I just wanted to talk about something because I see a lot of stuff. You know, I get sent a lot of stuff, a lot of videos, I see a lot of posts, I see a lot of stuff pretty much on a daily basis. And one thing I want to make clear to a lot of people that's in this biking community is, yo, this motorcycle will get you killed, you know. And I don't mean no disrespect to any, you know, riders who have passed away on motorcycles, or, you know, anybody you may know or family members, but I feel like somebody needs to talk about this. And man, when you get on this bike, you're not invincible. A lot of guys ride bikes as if nothing can happen to them. And I don't mean it's like, you know, I'm not saying that you can't go out, have fun, do whatever, because, I mean, who am I to tell somebody that? But a lot of people don't consciously think about stuff. They just do it and act as if nothing can happen to them. And this honestly, this speaks more so for everything, not just biking. But since I'm in a biking community and we tend to do more dumb stuff than other people, then, you know, I'm kind of talking to, you know, the biking family. And I'm gonna kind of elaborate what I mean. You know, because I mean we all have done dumb stuff. We all have seen dumb stuff. We all got people who still do dumb stuff. I still do dumb stuff. But hear me out. I could have went past that, but you know what? Okay, what I'm basically saying is, if you're gonna go out, if you got a bike, okay, and you go out and ride, do whatever you want to do, you ride with your homies or whatever. All I'm saying is, think consciously about what's going on. You're not some random unicorn that's just immune to something happening, you know. Because a lot of people, man, just ride straight reckless. I mean, just, don't get me wrong, going to Mexico is fun, but it's levels to reducing your risk when you're riding. Like, let's look at this road right here, for example. I know guys that'll come clean through this intersection going 100. Like, bruh, no, don't. Anywhere where you're around a whole bunch of places where people can come in and out, yo, the last thing on your mind need to be doing a pull or going way above the speed limit, because all it takes is somebody coming out a gas station, some soccer mom or something coming out of a gas station, not seeing you coming 100 through an intersection, or somebody run a red light, or you go too fast to where you can't slow down and you run a red light, or whatever the case may be. It's like, man, to me, I feel like this is common sense stuff, but a lot of people really don't think about that. And the reason I'm making this video is because, man, I've been seeing so many people going down. And I'm not saying this due to their doing something crazy, but I just want to kind of just touch base on the fact that, like, okay, me coming through this intersection, like, I'm usually scanning both sides before I come through. Like, if I'm coming out, like right here, there's a gas station or any other places to me, yo, I'm slowing down, because I can easily be like, oh yeah, here go a little open stretch, and then I just pin it, and then I come up too fast and somebody coming out the neighborhood and boom, T-bone, I'm gone, or I'm severely hurt. Or if, like, you're going out to bike night or wherever you're doing and you're riding with 30 people and y'all all out having fun, man, be conscious that it's 30 of y'all who, you don't know what the person in front of you is thinking, the person behind you is thinking. You don't know none of that. And I see a lot of people who just do stuff, man, that just, it really blows my mind. It honestly does. And on a bike, man, we have to be extra careful. Like, we have to, because getting into an auto accident, you know, it's a higher chance of survival than on this bike, because once you get ejected, you're subject to the elements. Let's look at this pole, for example. If I'm coming through here going 70 and something happens, I come off my bike and I hit that pole, you know, your chances are going to be slim. Real slim. And I'm not trying to say this to scare people who may be thinking about getting a bike or nothing, but I just want people to be real with themselves. When I get on this bike, you know, I hate to say it, but man, any day can be my last day. And I know that. I'm aware of that. When I go out and I'm riding, I'm consciously trying to reduce my risk of that happening. Now, everything is not avoidable, okay? I'm not saying you could go out here and just be like, you know, oh man, nothing's gonna happen because I'm super alert. No, that's not what that means, because you could be literally at a stoplight and somebody on their cell phone just come plow behind you. So it's not like you're gonna be some type of, you know, invincible unicorn. But what I'm saying is reduce your risk of stuff happening. That's all I'm saying. And when you out, oh, I'm trying to, it's kind of sketchy over here. Yeah, I hate riding on lanes like this when it's just you and other car. I hate that. This is sketchy. But anyway, back on track. Bro, you're not invincible, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. You're not invincible. Ride the bike with respect. And like I say, I'm trying to emphasize, I'm not saying that you can't go have fun, because I'm still going to have fun. But while I'm having fun, I'm trying to minimize my risk. Same way like on trips to Mexico. You know, I've had, especially like with the younger guys around with the new guys, when you have that conversation about how this thing, how it operates, how it's supposed to go, where you need to be, where you're not supposed to be, you know, what to look out for, stay in this lane, stay away, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. That is an effort to try to minimize risk, okay? And all I'm saying is, it's for you, when you're doing something, minimize your risk, man. Like a lot of people like blast racing, okay? I'm just gonna use blast racing for example. Again, I'm not saying you can't go out and blast race. I'm not saying, all right, go into a safe bubble. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just be more conscious of what you're doing. So if you're going in and out of traffic with 20 people and y'all all going 100 plus, yeah, that's fun. But your risk of something happening goes up exponentially. You know what I'm saying? So in situations like that, just like, okay, let's use me for example. Usually if I go out, especially because I don't do that type of riding, but I have a couple times, but if I do, I'm usually hanging out in the back. You know, I try to keep up with y'all, but I'm not finna be trying to be in the front or in the middle trying to keep up with the guy in front of me. No, I'm not doing that. I'm keeping up enough to where I can stay with everybody, but not to where I'm like right here next to this guy back, you know, on his back tire going in between. Like, what? Oh, that dude can easily slam on his brakes and here you come, bam, run into the back of him, you know? Or when people take a trip to Mexico, I see this so many times. Don't go get in the race lane without looking back. And I don't mean like a little glance, I mean like legit, look back, take a couple seconds to make sure ain't nobody's coming before you just switch over and then boom, somebody, you know, you run into somebody. And man, I can't. I've seen people send videos of them literally doing a pull up to 180 going through intersections. That really blows my mind. There is no way. Like this road right here, some people are like a do a pull right here. Bro, it was way, look at this. You got, somebody can come out here, somebody can come out here. somebody can come out up there, somebody can come out here, and you're coming so fast, bro, you're not going to be able to stop in time. I don't give a care who you think you are. If you're going 150 right now, and somebody pulls out right here, you're not stopping in time, man. It's just not going to happen. And I see a lot of it's more and more younger guys getting into biking too, and they're just jumping straight to leader bikes and want to get an H2 as their first bike and stuff. Like, no, I mean, don't get me wrong now, I'm saying stuff, but I'm kind of on both sides of it's kind of contradicting, but kind of, but stay with me. I'm not saying you can't be on a big bike, because this thing right here is what controls how that big bike reacts. And like this R6, this is what I started on. And a lot of people was telling me not to even start on this R6. Which, I get it. But the R6 is definitely not what I consider a bike that beginners shouldn't be on. Now hear me out. I say that because I've owned a Street Fighter bike, and I've tuned a lot of Street Fighter bikes. And when I say Street Fighter, I mean like naked bikes, like FZ09s and, Z900s, or like bikes like that. Those bikes are way more deadly, in my opinion, than a freaking R6. And the reason why I say that is because anybody can vouch who got a big motor. It ain't gotta be a big motor, but most naked bikes, you can blimp that throttle and that thing will stand up easily. But everybody recommend them as beginner bikes, and then want to say, oh, don't get a 600 or this and that. What? My 600 don't come up like them naked bikes do at all. So it's kind of like one of those things where I feel like there's a lot of misguidance in the biking community for sure. But just reduce your risk, man, is all I'm saying. Because I just, people like to send me videos and show them with their squad and this and that. And I know some people who may be watching this may have, I may have sent them a message, because sometimes if I see something, I'll say something, because like I said, we all enjoy this sport. We all like biking. We're all into this type of stuff, and I get that. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't go have fun or do none of that stuff, but man, you got to reduce your risk when you go and do something, man. You just hopping on your bike and just riding reckless every single where you go is retarded. If you're gonna ride reckless, ride reckless in a spot that's not as crowded, or there's not as many things around. Like if you're in the middle of a highway that's wide open, sure, go ahead and go through a couple gears, but don't go through a couple gears going through your damn neighborhood, man. It's retarded. And man man, hey, this needs to be talked about more. I need to start a safety series. And another thing, because a lot of people comment about gear and all that other stuff, blah blah blah, but right now I got on gear, but I don't always wear my gear. But another thing is gear. Look at this lady, man, this is what I've been talking about. Gear is not gonna save you in all cases. And hear me out. Worst, a best case scenario, if you don't have gear, you can get away with a little road rash or whatever. A lot of people think that gear is just gonna save them in any type of situation. Like I hear it's all the time. It blows my mind how many people come in saying, oh man, that gear, if you don't have on gear, you're gonna die. If you don't have on gear, you're gonna die. If you're referring to your helmet, okay, maybe. But if you're talking about just having leathers on, I mean, it depends on the situation. In most cases, I mean, people have went down at some crazy speeds and got some pretty bad road rash, but they can pull through that. What you not gonna pull through is if you come off your bike at a high rate of speed and you hit something. That's what's gonna kill your ass. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh man, if you have a wreck, oh, I got on gear, I'm safe. No, you're not safe. Yo, if you're going just 40 miles per hour and you hit a fucking wall head on, dude, your chance of survival is going to be slim, even if you got on a full fucking bodysuit. Now you take that same 40 miles per hour and you come off your bike and you just slide up this road, your chances of survival is going to be way higher. You know what I'm saying? So that gear shit, that's not going to matter, and it just depends on that type of situation. But a lot of guys think that just because they have gear on, that they're just immune to any type of accident. And that's not the case. So even if you out in Mexico and you got your little helmet on, you got your suit on, bro, that don't make you invincible to not fucking getting killed. And I hate to even, you know, I'm speaking with this with a little passion in my, you know, but I just feel like, man, this has to be said, because dude, man, the shit that I see every day is crazy. It's like, man, just become more aware that you're not some type of invincible person. And you know, these younger guys coming in and they're seeing all this stuff and they want to be a part of it. And as a really young person, you know, you're not thinking about something happening to you. At 18-year-olds, you're invincible. Can't nothing happen to you at 18 years old. Like, straight up, ain't nobody at 18 is thinking that, oh man, this is gonna be my last ride. Man, you at 18, man, you're an invincible guy. You can do anything. Nothing can affect you. You know what I'm saying? I made it to my shop. 17 minutes in right now. I kind of want to keep going because there's still some more stuff I feel like I haven't touched base on, but basically what I'm trying to say is just be safe. That's all I'm saying. Just be safe, make smart decisions, and everything is going to be good. So just stay safe, man. Y'all be safe. I'll catch up with y'all later.